only on 3TV.
How do you stop the brain from bouncing around inside the skull?
From youth to college to pro sports, everyone is looking for a way to stop the concussion crisis. Could this Arizona man's invention be a game changer?
You see right away what kind of protection you get when you wear this product.
So we are talking about a simple invention here that can be used basically under existing helmets.
For everything from football to baseball, even boxing and bull riding as well. Nicole Kreitz shows us how it works in tonight's 3TV original.
Crushing hits, punishing blows.
All this advanced training from earlier, and they're getting faster and faster and stronger and stronger and stronger, which just equates to harder and harder hits.
I was leading with the top of my head. I ducked my head really low and just went down.
It was frightening. It's very frightening.
Peaches Flores has two sons who played for Casa Grande Union High. Both have had concussions and admit adrenaline often overrides playing it safe to keep your head in the game.
It just gets into your blood where you just don't want to stop.
It's a clear epidemic in this country with concussion. There's no question about it.
The long-term effects of repetitive hits and bruising blows to the brain got this Arizona inventor thinking.
The kids, they got to have another layer of protection.
Bob Ferguson experimented with 15 different materials and several formulas, all tested through 4 independent labs. His SkullTech skullcap has special patented 3mm gel inserts that can be worn under any headgear, absorbing the G-force from impacts, reducing trauma, then recovering instantly.
Across the board, we reduced impact anywhere from 15 to 63%.
That's a lot, considering what the naked eye can't see. Hard helmets like this wobble like jello.
It's always in the back of my mind, not only as a healthcare provider, but as a parent.
Let's take your brace off.
Dr. Gregory Stewart sees a few kids a week for concussion consultations here at OSPI, the Orthopedic and Sports Performance Institute in Gilbert.
Are you sore on the end of the bone there?
They are the volunteer team physicians for 5 local high school and community college football squads that just made state playoffs.
And this is something that's relatively inexpensive and fairly practical.
At $49.99, SkullTech kept the cost down to help more people. Even Dr. Stewart's 13-year-old son wears one.
When you think about just your skin, sometimes you'll look down and say, oh, where did that bruise come from? It was not a bad hit or anything. You don't even may remember it, but it bruised. And so you can think about the same thing happening in a skull.
This is trailer hitch. It's solid steel. The question is, why would you not wear our skull cap when we're giving you this kind of protection?
My photographer and I had to try it ourselves.
That's amazing. That you don't get no protection better than that nowhere.
Peaches bought one for each of her boys. Josh did still get one concussion after that.
When he did not wear his SkullTech.
Ferguson says most his business comes from concerned parents.
Their kids got a concussion and now they've been released to go back to play and they're scared to death. And they're buying our product because they're looking for more safety.
He says his clients also include professional athletes from just about every sport who aren't allowed to talk about it because of team endorsements.
We have professional football players that are wearing it this year, professional bull riders that are wearing it this year. We got hockey players, we got skateboarders, we got BMX riders, downhill skiers.
Every sport we're seeing concussions.
Derek Price runs the clinic with Dr. Stewart. He played for the Detroit Lions 2 years, and as part of the NFL concussion settlement lawsuit, was offered free testing and diagnostics to see the long-term effects of the hits he took.
Can you imagine if I said, hey, come down here to the neurologist's office, and I did a brain scan, and I go, yeah, you have this thing wrong with you, you're probably gonna die young and go crazy. Good luck, goodbye. Like, who's signing up for that?
Not him.
And we don't glorify the big hits around here.
Once you have a concussion, you're 7 times more likely to get another. So his team works with players and coaches and parents to focus on prevention.
Play safe, play smart, and play long.
That's why he tells each of his athletes about SkullTech.
It's actually another layer of protection.
For the Flores family, this simple game changer is a no-brainer.
It's priceless. And I think it's worth it.
While some leagues and teams are reluctant to put anything under a helmet that might change the liability or warranty, Ferguson says he's in talks with Major League Baseball and Title Boxing. And I talked with a head coach at McClintock High here in Phoenix who says he's working right now to make sure every player has one next season. We've got a link with all the details on our website, azfamily.com.